We're joined this evening by Glen McCauley, the hero of the FAI Cup game last Friday against Waterford, with that absolutely spectacular goal in the last kick of the game. Not even the dying minutes, it was actually the last kick of the game before it went to penalties. But before we get to that, Glen, and we will talk about that later on, we just want to talk to you a little bit about where you came from in football and so forth. I think everybody is kind of who wants to know who is this man Glen McCauley and where did he come from and so forth. So you started playing your young football at what age? You started with Crumlin United.
I started off when I was 8, and then played for a few teams, Crumlin, Cherry Orchard, and then finished off at Joey's before I went over to Liverpool. So
yeah, but you went to Liverpool then at a very young age. You went to Liverpool at 13, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, I went when I was 13, stayed over there till 19. So
yeah. How did you find that at the time? It's a very young age. I mean, there's always that argument: should you go when you're young or should you go when you're old? Or how did you find it?
I think it's a once in a lifetime opportunity that you can't turn down. So it was a dream come true for me, and to spend 6 years over there, I learnt a lot, and something that I'd never look back on.
I mean, you done pretty well over there. I mean, you were in the Liverpool under-18 squad when you got that bit older. I mean, I think Stephen Gerrard at the time was the coach. What was it like working under him?
Yeah, it was all going good over there.
Yeah.
Obviously, Gerrard came in. It's a lot of people's heroes, and to have him as your manager, you learn a lot again. And then went up to the 23 squad with Neil Critchley, who's the Blackpool manager now, and had a great relationship with him.
Yeah, and then you finished up with Liverpool in 2019, I think it was.
Yeah, I think I moved home August 2019.
And you signed up for St. Pat's.
Then went to Pat's, and worked under Harry Kenny for a month or so, and then Stevie O'Donnell came in, and the next season went to Bowes.
For someone that's had a lot of experience, shall we say, in England and in Ireland, in the League of Ireland, what do you see as the main differences between the two? Is it the intensity in England maybe, or?
I don't know, to be honest. I think it's just two different types of football. Obviously, being at Liverpool, it's all about playing football and everything, and it was a younger age, so winning wasn't as important. And then to come back over here, and 3 points mean everything, which I personally prefer. And I've just been waiting to get my chance to play as a striker, and thankfully to Adrian, he gave me that on Friday.
Great stuff. But just to go back to St. Pat's then, when you were at St. Pat's, I think you had 10 appearances and you scored 2 goals. It's not a bad return rate either.
No,
but then you left St. Pat's and moved to Bohemians.
Yeah.
That was at the start of last year, was it? 2020, yeah.
When I went to Pat's first, I got the 2 goals in my first 2 games.
Yeah.
Then I got moved out to the wing, but I'm not a winger, so I was trying to adapt to playing out there, and then obviously went to Bowes, started off well, and then things happened and didn't get much time.
Your ideal position then is striker?
Striker, yeah.
You weren't playing striker on Friday because you were all over the pitch. You were everywhere. There was times you were defending, back defending, you were out on the wing, cutting in around lads, trying giving them an option for a pass for the ball and everything. You seem to be all over the pitch. Your fitness is definitely there, there's no question about that.
I was just trying to work hard for the team, and I've been trying to keep my fitness up. Obviously haven't played many games for Shell since the start of the season, so personally just wanted to keep that up, and showed myself I could still do it for 120 minutes.
So you left Bowes and then you joined Shells, and I think you got 6 appearances this season with Shells.
Yeah, I got sent off my first game, and
good lad.
I ruined my rhythm with this, so now to get here and to be back playing is what I want.
Good stuff. Was it a hard decision for you to make, to leave Shells to come to Athlone?
No, because I think I'm still 21. The main thing for me at the moment is game time, and I spoke to Adrian and he was keen on getting me into play, so I couldn't say no.
Yeah, you want to get game time, and it's most important. Every player will tell you that they all want game time. It's always to do with game time. To come to the game then last one, we only had 1 training session with the team, and that was last Wednesday out on the IT football pitch here in Athlone. Did you look around the pitch and say, what did you say to yourself when you looked down and saw who you were playing with? Did you say, oh, maybe I made a mistake, or no, this is a good team? Or
no, I think when I went in on Wednesday, I seen that the boys were technically very good players, and the manager was saying they have a lot of good players. It's just getting to play as a team. I think we went out on Friday and played very, very well as a team.
It was an excellent performance, there's no doubt about that. Coming to the game then, were you nervous first game, or is it the sort of thing you take in your stride?
No, I was looking forward to it. Obviously I haven't played in a while, so I just wanted to get back out and show people what I could do when I get game time in my preferred position.
Yeah. I mean, yourself and Shane Barnes were really putting it up to Waterford there at the front. You were keeping the centre backs busy and not letting them get forward. Obviously, we got the penalties. We got the first penalty. You stepped up straight away to take it. No fear, no nervousness.
No, I knew I'd score once you got the penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're confident with your penalties. I mean, and you scored a second. In fact, you scored one in the penalty shootout as well. You put the two during the game into the same corner. Would you always go to that corner? What were you thinking for that second penalty?
No, I was just looking the keeper in the eyes, and I seen that he wasn't moving.
Yeah.
I think he was waiting on me to go first. So once I put enough power on it,
You
he
were
wasn't
gonna-
getting them. And then in the shootout, he went early to try to get it. So
Yeah.
I went down the middle.
Good stuff. We come to that goal, shall we call it? Last kick of the game. Waterford had just scored. You were walking back up the pitch. What were you saying to the other players?
I said to the referee first, like, is that it? And he said, no, this is the last kick.
Yeah.
And I looked up and seen the keeper was on his line, so I was thinking, I'm going to have to go for it.
Yeah.
And then as the ball was rolling back to me, I was looking at him and seeing him step up.
Yeah.
So I said I may as well go for it, and luckily enough I caught it good.
Yeah. And I think mayhem ensued afterwards.
Oh, crazy.
I know. I think was it some of your family were here and some of your friends were here as
Yeah.
well. I think some of them might have got onto the pitch and
I think
dived into
one
the
of them
pile.
jumped in, yeah.
We'll say nothing about that.
Yeah, little Carl jumped in, but I didn't think the goal was going to go that crazy. But
Yeah. Could you, your own emotions then as that goal went in, could you believe it for yourself to have such a fantastic start to your debut, 3 goals?
No,
One of them an absolute peach, gem, whatever you want to call it.
I
of a
knew
goal.
when I left me foot that I caught a sweep, but as I was watching it I was thinking, this can't be going in.
Yeah.
Then I seen it going in and it was just crazy after that.
Yeah.
I can't remember much, to be honest.
But you're at the bottom of a pile of about 20
Yeah.
players. I think we were all going crazy. I know I was doing the sideline camera. I think I just abandoned it to run around like a lunatic celebrating as well. Well, absolutely fantastic occasion. But unfortunately, we went on and we lost it on penalties. But
Yeah.
it doesn't take away from the occasion and the goal that you scored. I mean, it was absolutely fantastic. The atmosphere here in the stand and the stadium. I mean, it's been the talk of the town ever since. So, been one of those rare occasions that I can fortunately say that I was here to enjoy and here to savour.
Yeah, same as myself.
We're up against Treaty this weekend. We have Treaty at home this weekend. What are your thoughts on that?
I think if the team go out and we play like we did on Friday, we have a very good chance of winning, and obviously it's a must-win game to get into the playoffs, so I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully we can go out and do the same thing.
Great stuff. Listen, Glenn, thanks very much, and hopefully you'll score plenty more goals for us as the season goes on.
Hopefully. Thanks very much.
Thanks very much, Glenn. Cheers.